Hopefully. Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guests, the Terrys.
Ah, the power of
Pure,
Terry's.
pure visionary Terry Lee. How are you today?
I'm most excellent. Thank you very much. Yes.
Good. And Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, Terry Suzuki. How are you today?
I am so wonderful as well.
So I hear, Terry Lee, that you acquired a new favorite tool or favorite item. Can you tell
Yeah,
us a little bit about
I
that
was
while I
showing I was showing it off to the ladies before we went on air. This is a beautiful crystal I got off Etsy, and I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's called Connect Co. Connectco. I thought that was kind of a weird name for a crystal shop, but he has a lot of great crystals, and this was quite reasonably priced. And as you can see, it's just a really beautiful example. And so there you go, Connect Co. I give you a little boost.
It looks like it has a lot of energy, a lot of energy.
Yeah,
I try and get
yeah.
mine as clear as possible, but they typically
Mhm,
always have inclusions in them. But I
mhm.
always also like the double terminated. But I went on a kick. I can't reach it right now, but it's up there on the wall. I went on a kick for generators just like that.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
and like this, this is this kind of a
Yeah.
shape is like a generator.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Mhm.
but that one is really, really nice, Terry Lee,
Yeah, I'm
and
really
thanks.
I'm
Yeah.
really working with it, and it's working well with me, so that's great.
Well, it's Friday night, everybody, and I just want to say hello to some of our viewers here and that have come along with us. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here already. And
Yay.
Merida's Mirror and Scott Scorpio's son says he's work lurking. So very nice. Thanks for listening.
Hey, Scott.
Thank you for chiming in. And Merida's Mirror is here. She says, "I love the image for today's show, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's really very special." And Pure Visionary is here. Wiki is here. Pierrette is here. Hello, everybody. Karen Doyle and Craig Dixon. Aw, very nice. Hi, Craig
Hi, Craig.
Dixon. Coming. Thanks for coming. It's really sweet. Very nice of everybody to be here. Sue Toffee is here. Sue, yeah, she sent me a text, and I'll let everybody know a little bit more about that in just a minute. Chris V is here. Hi, Chris V, and Lisa Parr, Amanda Carroll, Lady Silver. Let me see.
Wow, good
Sheila,
crew, good crew.
Akela B. I'll just go through the ones until I get to the starting point. Um, and Carol Bowen is here. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. Jessica Lynn. Oh, so sweet. Very nice. Thank you all very much. I do have let me just see if I can add something. Let me just see if this will work. If I still have it in my, yeah, yep, I did. Let me see if I can pin this. Yep, my Facebook is working. Good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, good. I think it is working. Thank you very much. All right. So, what we'd like to do today is messages from your loved ones. If you would like a message from your loved one, we could, if you wouldn't mind giving us the name and the relation and let us know, or if you could also put that in caps and put emojis around the caps, that would be really helpful. And you
Mhm.
could just say, "My father, Joe," and then just put an emoji or something like that's enough for us. Pets, the name and the type of pet, or spirit guides. We also are open to, if you'd like to just get like a general reading, like a psychic
Mhm.
reading about yourself. That's fine too. And do you ladies, was there anything else that we were going to open up to today? Well, general psychic readings. And let me
Sure.
tell you a little bit about Sue Toffee. Okay, Ruth, I see you. Thank you very much. Her mom, Peggy.
Ah,
Oh, and Chris V. Okay.
mhm.
So Sue Toffee makes me hungry every time I say her name, doesn't it?
Especially
Yes.
on Friday night. Bring out the toffee, right?
Okay. So Sue Toffee asked a question on another show that I was on regarding her job and that she had moved within the company and was very disappointed and discouraged and wanted to move again and wanted to know, will she be moving again? Will she be, is it in her best interest to find something else, or what should she do? She was really she got there and she was like, oh my gosh, this just isn't right. So I asked the pendulum, and I always say, let us know how our tools are working. So
Right.
I asked the pendulum, and the pendulum said for her to stay where she was. And when I was checking with the pendulum, I said, oh my gosh, I said, I think that things are going to change there. I said, people are going to be leaving. They're going to move you around and give you more things to do and restructure everything. So she said that she had a dream. She said she had a dream that two angels came to her. One was male, one was female. And it's in there's a comment there. I'll see if I don't know how you guys can find it, but um and she had a dream about it, and the female angel or the female guide or whoever it was in her dream told her to stay as well. She goes, isn't that funny, Jean, that they told me the same thing that you did, like almost like backing it up and reassuring her. Then
Mhm.
she went into work and found out people were leaving. They were restructuring
Cool.
the department that she was in, and that things would be changing. And she said, just like you said. I was like, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
We never know. I mean, when we're touching with your loved ones
Yeah.
and you can validate that, that's sort of a little different. But when we're getting messages about a job or, something a little more, I don't know, what would you call that? A little more
Life
every
issues.
pardon?
Yeah.
Life issues.
Life issues, right. It's
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
it's hard to
Mhm.
know. It's
Yeah.
hard to know, but that
Yeah.
was really very kind of you to take the time to share that information
Yeah.
and validate. I'm so glad that things are going to work out, and it really means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
So I'm just going to be choosing a couple of questions here. And first one I see right here is Leah Makia. She
Mm.
says, I haven't done a solo road trip in 15 years.
Ooh,
How will it go?
how
Feels
exciting.
like I'm being called from California to Washington and Canada. Wow. Does
That's an
anybody know
adventure.
Leah Makia? Oh, that's sweet. Let me just pop this up. Sue Toffee says Jean was 100% on point. Just wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was really fun. Thank you very much, Sue. It was really nice of you to follow up on that. So, Leah Makia, I'm not sure how far along you are on your spiritual journey, but I have a feeling I felt that as well. And it was Mount Shasta was calling me. That area of the country is really, but you're in California, and I think Mount Shasta is in California, but it's in Northern California. Am I right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I definitely have had that feeling of being drawn there. Um, and if you have that feeling, this is what it feels like to be guided by spirit. Like you're like, I would have never done this in 15 years, but for some reason, nobody, I can't find anybody to go with me, but I know I just have to go. And I've had that feeling before.
Powerful stuff.
Hmm.
Very much so.
So if you ladies want to jump in.
Go ahead, Terry. I'm going to seek out the cards. I'll mute my shuffling here.
Well, I immediately got the impression that you should follow your calling. One of the reasons, one of the things that made me think that is that your last name, Makia, is so very close to an Indian tribe up here, the Makahs, and it kept, for some reason, it almost looks to me when I'm kind of concentrating on it, almost like you're taking a spiritual journey and maybe going through and acknowledging a lot of the Native American tribal areas that you're going to be going through as you go up that coast and all the way into Canada. So I don't know. I just feel like this sounds right for you. And I just feel like you're somehow, this is almost like a shamanic journey somehow for you.
Oh,
And then I checked my pendulum because it was so fast. I usually don't get such a fast uh, thing, and it said yes as well. So, uh,
go ahead, Terry Lee. Oh, I think you're
working.
I got it. Please excuse me. I'm a little hoarse. Having dry summer weather here. Okay. For those of you who aren't familiar with me, when I go to the cards, I'll draw 3 and I'll associate them together. And then I seek my guides to instruct me on how to pass this message on to you. So don't freak out. First card is the death card. All right. Nice looking death card.
Mm-hmm.
The death card doesn't always mean physical death. And in this case, it certainly doesn't, considering the other cards I already drew. The death card is also about endings, but it's also about rebirth and transformation. I'm feeling very strong about that meaning for you with this series of cards that I just drew. So let's just take a look at the next card. This is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. I'm trying to get that glare off there. The Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. She cuts through. She cuts through. And the message I'm feeling here is perception. I believe that on the road, you're going to cut through. And actually, this one works with that too. You may cut through and end some things in your life that aren't serving you right now. And I believe that works very well with those 2 cards. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Celebration. This is going to be a celebration of your life. This is going to be a celebration of the endings and the rebirth and the new beginnings that are ahead of you. These are very good cards. Very good cards. And I think that you're going to have a transformative. Okay, let me just, the guides are saying something. A transformative rebirth, and you will not be the same person you are right now when you end this trip.
Ooh,
wow.
that just gives me tingles head to foot on that.
I like that because chills often indicate that we've got it right. So, hey, check back with us, will you? We want to hear about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Leah. So Leah did say yippee on the death card.
Good. Okay, so you know all about it. That's super.
Yeah, I think that there's something that she's leaving behind, that she's finding herself. And I feel as though it'll be very cathartic for you, Leah. And especially since it's been 15 years, it's something that you're feeling called to do. And there's it's that Lion's Gate as well. It's the planetary alignment as well. There's a lot of separation going on, that things are ending and new things are beginning. There's an entire era. I mean, my goodness, we're heading towards the age of Aquarius, which we dipped our toe in and came back out of. But whatever it is that you're leaving is what was left behind, the old structure, the old expectations, the old you know, things that just don't serve us anymore.
Yeah.
And there's been, it's not just you, there's a lot of us that are feeling this same
Yes.
kind of a renewal. And it's just so exciting to see how many different people are expressing it in different ways. Um, I do see magical things happening for you, very, very magical things happening for you. And I know that it's fun to listen to things and to listen to the radio and things like that, but maybe take some time in the middle of the day and not have anything on and just see what happens. Like when you're driving by yourself and it's just the noise of the road, that is very it can put you in a particular vibration that will open up some messages for you. But good for you. I'm so excited for you.
Jean, I'll just tag this in because it came after you started, but I definitely heard the guide saying to me, she won't be going on this trip alone. Like, you're going to experience messages from your guides. Go ahead, talk to them out loud. And that's what they were saying. You're not alone. This is going to be very transformative, and they're going to help you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Um, definitely. Let us know. Let us know. Give us some feedback. Let us know if you are, if that makes sense to you that you're separating or pulling away from something or leaving something behind or, making a big change. Let us know. Okay, so thank you very much for your question. And next, I have Visual Thinker, and she is Sandy. Hi, Sandy. She said, would love help from my guides. She would like a message from her spirit guides. Thank you, Sandy. I just feel a little bit of sludge, a little bit of heaviness, um, like kind of thick, heavy, like almost tar like. It's almost like you're either that or you're in like pudding. If you're walking through pudding, I can't think of anything else that would be slow and thick. And it's not anything that's damaging or nefarious. It's just a slow, thick kind of a time in your progression. I feel as though you had prior to this, maybe you had like a burst or a upgrade that was very quick and very sudden, and a lot of things changed for you, and now you feel as though there's just been like a stagnant kind of feeling. And they're just saying to not to resist this feeling. It's almost like quicksand, but it's not quicksand. It's just like if you resist, you go further in the quicksand. But if you don't resist, you won't go any further. And they're just saying that to honor this place where you are. This stagnancy is preventing you from moving any faster, so that they have time to set up the next um, upgrade for you. That things will take time in order to be ready for you to move into that. And they're saying, try not to resist this heavy feeling, this sluggish feeling, and make sure you write down all of your plans because you're going to need them. But try not to resist. But I do feel a sluggish, so let us know if that makes sense.
Well, that's interesting because I think mine, I don't feel a sluggishness, but the first thing that I saw them doing is I saw her using binoculars. And they're saying she's dialing in. She's starting to get it. She's starting to really see the bigger picture. And then I saw them looking back at her, basically that they are really guiding you towards a bigger picture now. And I think that maybe if I had to say there might be some sluggishness, that the thing is that the new picture, the bigger picture, uh, is it might be scary to just jump into the next thing that they're offering. And the interesting thing that I see this next picture is it's like you have to go through this uh, gate, and the gate is looks like it belongs to like an Indian parlor, like in India. It's like a carved wood, all sorts of pretty, and it's kind of white, painted white. And on the other side is a beautiful room and lights glowing oranges and silks and stuff like that. And they're inviting you in, but it looks like you have a kind of a big threshold to step over. But they like that you're dialing in. You're starting to see it. They like that.
Wow, it's interesting, ladies. This is kind of a combo um, gift that they're giving me to pass on to you. The first word I heard was trials, trials, and I just asked them, okay, what kind of trials are these? And they said they're not physical trials, they're not life trials, they're spiritual trials, they're emotional trials, and I could see a woman standing on the edge of a cliff, an abyss, and there was another cliff on the other side, and then a bridge appeared and just rolled out in front of her. And so I asked what that meant, and they said a bridge will be provided for you.
Wow.
And they've got some more, and it's still coming in. Hang on. We have great joy and anticipation in your seeking heart. Your heart is much braver than your mind allows you to be. Your soul is valiant. Your soul, and I'm seeing a sword, your soul is carrying the sword of truth, and it will lead the way. There are many things you haven't thought of ahead of you. And we would like to ask you to stop overthinking the everyday things and take time. Take time to listen to your soul, your higher self, and listen for us. The bridge will be rolled out and you'll feel it come. You'll feel it come inside your spirit. You'll feel an ease and you'll let go of worrisome troubles that are in your mind. You are free to grow as big as you want to be as amazing as you know you are. And we are with you. Oh. Wow.
That was really nice. Really, really, really nice, Sandy. And what that just boils down to for me is trust. Trust in that divine timing. And when you're looking for answers, allow that time to relax and allow that answer to come to you. And I'm sure that you have a pendulum, but this will give you peace of mind if you, here she's saying, responding. My well has gone dry. Some health issues, money is sparse, have been trying to figure out the lessons. I am close with my guides and can't wait for the bridge. Okay, tears now.
Oh, bless
Yeah.
you. Bless you, dear.
Yeah. Yeah, this I'm getting chills, but try and this will like give you peace of mind and get you through the tough times and the unknowing and what to do next. But they want you to trust, and you are You're here to do what you came to do, and they will help you. They'll be there and provide for you. And if you trust and just let it go, you'll be very surprised, very surprised. And they love to do it that way. They love to surprise us, and things will just magically happen for you. That synchronicity. So, yeah.
If I may add, I certainly have come through some real physical issues myself lately, and when you're saying you're trying to figure out the lessons, well, maybe the lesson is just to relax. And what I got from my guides, and this doesn't work for everybody, but I got up in the morning and, oh, you're facing that pain or whatever health issue you have every day. Just think of one thing that makes you happy. Focus on that one thing. If it's a flower, if it's a butterfly, if it's your child, if it's your pet, focus on that one thing. Let it lift your vibration up, and it carries you through. And I feel like possibly those may be the bridges, what Jane described and what I'm describing to you right now. Those may be some of the bridges that'll help you get over this chasm that you've been feeling. And don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All the best to you, Sandy. Thank you very much for your question. Very nice. So next I see Monica. Hi, Monica NB. She says she would like messages from her spirit guides.
Okay.
And Rose Hill, if you're still here, just say hello and you'll be next. Rose Hill. I think messages. There's
Monique?
Go ahead.
Monique, if you're here, just I was wondering, are you very connected to the earth? Are you very connected to nature? I'd kind of like to know. Go ahead, Jean.
I'm seeing Tibetan, those things that are on the stick, but they are sort of square, but they're on a stick. But I'm seeing some ancient symbols for you, Monique, that they're bringing this through, and I see that there is ancient. I don't know if it's Sanskrit writing on these. They on the. I guess it's called an amulet, um, but it's quite ancient, Monique. And your guides want you to know that you have a rich history, and you have a wealth of experience that you've had in past lives, and they want to encourage you to use this information and experience of your past lives in this lifetime. They are saying that it's important for you to pursue your spiritual journey with robust, robust enthusiasm. They're just saying that go full force and try not to have any doubt that and this Lion's Gate will be strong for you as well. There's something about time for you, and there's owls here for you. There's a lot of wisdom, a lot of history, a lot of you have a lot of energy going on here. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but they really just want you to know that you have a lot of experience in your background, and this is in your soul's background. So that's what I was getting. How about you, ladies?
Well, I was wondering about how much she loves nature and is connected to nature because oh my gosh, I'm seeing some of her guides and they are nature spirits and they won't leave me alone because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm making that up, or whatever. They will not leave me alone. They are absolutely, you're connected to what they said is you're connected to earth magic. Earth magic.
Ooh.
And they're saying sometimes she thinks she's crazy because she can see us, feel us. We're around all the time. And they look like little kind of, they don't really look like they look like little fairies, but not like the kind we see on cartoons, and more like little
Orbs.
trolls, or
No. Trolls.
I don't know. I didn't know what to call them. They are so strong looking, but they're just like part of the earth somehow.
They're the
Um,
elementals. Mm-hmm.
they are
Mm.
elementals, but I'm trying to like pick out which one looks like what, and I can't. But they're just like, you know us, you see us, you're connected, you have the earth magic. So take from that what you will.
There's some magic going on. I'll attest to that. The first thing that I saw was a fire, a bonfire, not just some little tiny campfire, a bonfire. And then the next thing I saw was lightning. And I, as God is my witness, as I'm seeing this, I have my window open and we have a thunderstorm rolling through, and the thunder cracked right when I saw that. I'm like, okay, we're paying attention. The energies in your life are so high right now. I'm feeling like they're swirling about. They're swirling about. And you guys are saying not to worry if sometimes don't worry if sometimes it seems confusing. Don't they want you to just play and relax, and the meanings will come to you. It may not come to you right when you see, hear, or feel something, but it'll come down the road. They're saying it's coming. Be patient. Very, very powerful vibration with you. And let's see what else is coming through. At times you felt like the darkness would overwhelm you, but you yourself are the light. You are the fire. You are the lightning. Trust in your own abilities. Seek to be still, and the messages will come through to you. It's very important right now that you do the work. It's very important right now that you take up your staff and go further up the mountain on this journey. Ooh. Okay, I think that's it.
That is so
Wow,
because
girl.
they still won't let go of my heart. They're like got a hold of my heart. And as I'm just kind of hanging out, reading with them, and just as you said, staff, they showed me a staff before
Yeah,
you even said that. It's like, oh my goodness,
I
they're
could
just
see it
like
when
they
they
want
said it
you to
too.
like get into this earth magic and
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. There's a lot of energy around you, Monique, and a lot of things are opening up for you.
Yes.
So she's saying thank you so much, but she's keeping a tight lip. She's not giving it. She's not, you'll have to let us know. Put it in there
She's
after you
probably in
gather.
shock. Like,
I
whoa.
know.
Gee, ladies. I was hoping you'd
And
pull a card or something. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
You
that's
all got the same
really
power.
you got some stuff going on there,
Yeah.
Monique.
it was intense. It was definitely intense for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Yeah.
That
Okay.
thunder, I
I
couldn't believe that. Whew.
Yeah.
right on cue. How beautiful. How beautiful. All right. So I didn't hear back from Rose Hill. So if Rose is still here, I didn't hear back from her. Maybe she had a phone call or something. But Melissa V is here, and she said she would like a message from her cat George. Oh,
George.
George! I love that name for a cat. He
I do
passed just
too.
last year, almost a year ago.
Oh,
Oh, poor George.
all right.
was really drawn to that, Melissa. Mm. Um, so he seems like I want to say a tomcat. He seems like he was cute. He was slim, not really very big, is what he's showing me. But when he walked, he's kind of like a metro kind of a cat, George. He kind of seems a little bit more like fancy kind of George. And not, when I first heard the name, I was imagining like an old man George, but he's coming through and telling me, no, 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 I'm sophisticated. I'm sophisticated, I'm sexy, and I can walk with his strut was like really quite the thing. And he was a little slim, is what he's showing me. He's like, I'm not a fat cat. He doesn't want me to say that. He says, I'm cute, I'm slim, and I'm fancy. I don't know. What else can you tell me, George? He did like, I don't know if you let him out, but he said he was a tomcat. He liked to go out on the prowl, and he was very well known in the neighborhood, and he had like some clout. I'm not sure if this makes any sense to you, Melissa, but that's what I'm getting. How about you, ladies?
Well, George is doubling down on that he liked to go around the neighborhood. He's telling me that he still prowls your neighborhood looking out for you. And I'd be willing to bet that sometimes he jumps on your bed when you're in bed at night and you feel like a cat just jumped on it, but there's no cat there doing that. He thanks you for taking care of him, but he kind of has a little bit of an attitude. And you should thank me because I took care of you a lot.
Yep.
And I see him just licking his, you know how they do with the long paws licking, and he's very, yeah, he thinks he's a pretty good looking cat. So I'm going to agree. He is a good looking cat. Yeah.
That's so funny. The first thing I heard from him was, I'm not your average cat. I'm like, oh, okay. And I did see the strutting through the neighborhood, and his tail, all held high and curled up. And he told me he was thanking you for a well-rounded experience. He enjoyed everything, that he had the freedom and ability to roam and play and be loved and eat good food. And he really enjoyed his life with you. He really feels like he's got a grateful heart, and a lot of energy, but he's still got that sass on the other side. It didn't go away. And he's letting me know that, just like Jean and Terry said, that he was an unusual cat, a unique cat. And I think that's all I've got. Very happy to have had that life with you.
Yeah, he's sending you so much love and so much gratitude for sharing a lifetime together. How beautiful! How beautiful! I love George. Everybody in the chat saying, "I love George. I love George. We all love George." He's what do they call him? A lady something, ladies man or something. I don't know.
A lady's cat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Okay. Let me see what I have here. Try and see. Okay, Amanda Carroll is here, and she said she would like to hear from her friend Pat or Patricia, and she said she's Jeannie's mom growing up. Oh, okay, I remember. I think that her friend Jeannie when she was growing up, her mom's name was Pat, and her and Amanda were good friends. Does that make sense,
I
Terry
think
Lee?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm getting messages from both sides there. Yes, that makes sense. Whew, a lot of energy today. Okay, I'm just going to say what is going on with me right now. Like I said, I had a lot of energy, and I'm not sure. I need a validation. If you can give me one, Amanda. What I just felt, I just felt a very lively woman. I'm seeing her. She's kind of slender, not really skinny, but slender, and she's got a a nice and tidy skirt and a cute little blouse. And she's laughing and she's holding some flowers. And she's just kind of swaying back and forth with some energy. Um, if you can help me, is that Amanda out in that chat there? Are you saying yup? Whew, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She's just swaying back and forth like, this is wonderful. Okay. That's her. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. We can talk to each other. Isn't this cool? She's just delighted. She's so happy to know that you're seeking her out. She's got a very dear heart. I feel like she was like almost everybody's best friend. I feel like she was a very I don't want to say social butterfly, but she was a sincere person about the people in her life, and even strangers that she got to know. She felt very strongly about them, and to help them. Good sense of humor, she's saying. I have a great sense of humor. Oh, don't weep for me. What a life. What a life. And what a joy to be close to you, even though y'all don't know it. She's saying, even though you don't know it, I'm close to all of you. I'm helping you. I'm surrounding you with joy. Oh, she says, I'm filled with love. And she's saying the love over here is so powerful. I'm trying to send messages to all the people in my life to look up, to be encouraged, to be happy, to know that time on this planet is very short. Love and appreciate everyone you know and hold them close. Oh, I really like this person. This soul is very sweet. Oh, and it's not as tough as what you think it is. It's not as hard. Just have love. Love's the answer. I think that's
Beautiful.
it.
wow.
Oh, great.
So I don't see
Oh.
exactly the same person that Terry Lee saw, but I see her older, and I have a feeling she's showing me her differently because she's trying to get a point across here. I'm seeing her kind of a broad lady, and older, broader, and what she keeps drawing my attention to is like her chest, and her chest is just full of this kind of aqua colored liquid, like we're seeing waves in the ocean, like it's just all aqua colored, and I'm just seeing how much love she had, and she's basically telling me, you know, deep like the ocean. That's why you're seeing this ocean in my chest. And the other thing I had heard right away when I kind of tapped into her was like, "You're my second daughter." You know, this, you know, it's like you're my daughter from another mother or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And but the thing that she did after that, because I'm like, come on, what else do you want to say? And then I saw the tarot cards kind of spinning around her because she's really happy about this. And
Yeah.
this light aqua color and a mint green color just keeps surrounding her. And then she took like a glass and like dipped it into her heart and got a glass full of her heart water and just
Wow.
poured it on you.
Wow.
So she's just sharing her love with you.
That's beautiful, Terry. Yeah.
That is really beautiful. Yeah. So, and so Amanda says she used to read my tarot palm and palm complete opposite of her own mom. She drank mum champagne by the case.
Nice. Yeah.
And she said she was tall, long, dark hair, and she loved her. She
Oh,
said, I can hear her laugh.
yeah.
Yeah. She said she was very regal. Wow. Very
Cool.
nice. She was an artist too.
Oh,
I
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that she was, like an activator as well. Like she would, turn and activate, the just the remembering, that part of us that, there's another word to it, the forgetfulness that we promised when we come in. She activated that and turned it back on so that you would remember who you were, so that you would remember and start your light, activating your light and shining your light. I feel like she was like an activator as well. Um, but how beautiful. And I do, with just like Terry Suzuki said, that I feel as though you were, uh, connected in a past life as well, that you were family in a past life. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Mhm. Yeah. Thank you very much, Amanda. That was really
Yeah.
fun.
Beautiful.
Great. Great. Let me just see. So I'm not sure. Is Melissa Scott still here? Melissa, if you're still here, or Brandon Harden, Brandon or Melissa Scott. That'd be great if you guys, would let me know. Um, aw, that's all right. Let me see who else. Mm. Okay, so I see Judy is here. Hi, Judy. Thank you very much for your very kind and generous donation. She says, hello, ladies. I am scheduled to attend the wedding of my great niece on September 16th. How will things go? Wow.
Awesome.
So
Great
cool.
niece. That's very special.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay, Melissa, I see you. I'll come back to you. Hi, Dolly. Thanks, Melissa. All right, Judy. I right away before I even started tapping in, Judy, because I it's I feel as though you're going to be living, it'll be such a it'll bring you back to where when you got married. It'll bring you back to when you were experiencing all of these things, and you will have, emotions that you hadn't thought of in years. It's almost like you'll be able to share because you're an empath, you're empathic as well with her, that you'll be able to share in her day with her emotions and the pure joy. You'll be able to experience that magic, and you'll be really tuned into her, and really remembering yourself as a young bride yourself. Um, more so than you would expect because, you know, but it'll be a gift for you. It'll be a gift of remembering those emotions. Um, I do see a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of younger guests, and it really brings up the vibration and the energy, and it almost like instills hope in the room because this is the next generation that's coming in to this world, or not coming into this world, but coming up in this world, and will be, you know, the next generation. But it's very reassuring and uplifting. You'll have, leave you with a sense of hope. How beautiful.
Yeah, I immediately like saw you at the wedding. First I felt you going to the wedding, and I feel like there's going to be interesting happenings, that this is not going to be a drudge to go to it all, that it's going to be interesting for you to go there. But more than that, once you were there, I could see that you're giving her so much more of a gift than you know. You think the gift is whatever the gift you've given them for their wedding, but I see in my the way I'm seeing you, you're standing there and it's almost like underneath you, because that you love her, you're extending the love, and it's kind of going out as it and melting like a gold the floor is becoming gold underneath you. It's going out like a stairway. It's as if you started off their life with this great, great gift of love, that somehow this gold is attached to this gold flooring that's somehow underneath them, extending your love to them. And that's the true gift. The true gift is the love you're extending her.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sorry about that. Very interesting cards here, Judy, but I think it tells a story. We're going to start off with the Seven of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. There's going to be a situation in this event where you might have to really protect your boundaries. You know, when you go to social events, there's always some things that happen. You're going to need to keep your boundaries. And I'm hearing in my mind and heart that it relates to maybe some emotional boundaries that you need to stand firm with. And the next card, tie that in, is going to be all right because you got the Magician. There's going to be some magic happening. And I keep hearing, I think the guys are telling me, they keep hearing that it's relationships. There's so many relationships that are involved in this event. And there's going to be some magical things that happen between you and these people at this wedding, that you are going to create your own magic with them, maybe by holding your boundaries and giving them good messages. The next thing, obviously, the cards are speaking about a wedding because we got the Two of Cups, which is love and romance. So that's what's happening right here. The final card, it says it all for you. Judy, I believe you are the Queen of Pentacles in this story. You have very deep feelings for this great niece. You are very motherly to her. You feel a strong love and a strong, joyful love for her. She listens to a lot of the things you say, even though you think, well, there's so many people around, so many people in her life. She respects you. You are a motherly figure to her, and you are, I'm hearing guiding light. I'm hearing you're a guiding light, even though you don't feel it, even though she doesn't hug you and say, oh, you're my guiding light. Just know that this purpose, you going to this wedding, is meant to be, and it's meant to be for all the people that you're going to have surrounding you, that you have the ability to work some magic. I am feeling that, Judy, you're very charming as well. I'm hearing that your charm and your grace is going to make this a very wonderful adventure. There you go.
Definitely. You're the cool aunt, Judy, for
That
sure.
was An interesting set of cards. I love it.
And you're very much needed and appreciated there for sure.
Yeah.
Aw. She says, "Thank you, ladies. I'll let you know how it goes."
Oh,
You're very
dude,
welcome,
please.
Judy.
We love it when people check back and tell us how things go. It's wonderful.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I said that it was Melissa. Melissa is here.
Okay.
And Melissa says, "I can't seem to get my finances under control. I'm always a bit behind. Will I ever get caught up and in better financial shape?"
Yes.
And I can't pass up that icon, the little
Darling.
face with the little
Want to tickle its their nose or something. It's so cute. All right, gotta be serious now. Okay.
It's tough. It's tough. You're doing everything right, Melissa, and it feels like you say, "I just can't catch a break." There is, you know what? You guys, how about if you guys go next, and I'm gonna see if I can't look something up. Go ahead if anybody has
Okay.
anything.
Well, I'm kind of unfinished in my vision here, but I feel like this does have to do with a past life. You may have been like a banker in a past life, and you didn't love how you had to handle money and how you had to be mean to people and foreclose on the widow and things like that, and that made you unhappy. And so in this life now, you're kind of on the other side of all that. However, they're saying you should strive for balance because this can be solved. They know you're trying very hard. So tell me more. What can she do? They want you to use some manifestation type language. They want you to say things like wake up in your morning or whenever you do your little bit of prayer, you know, I I am abundant. I have enough in my life. Things where you're saying it positively, like you already have the money. I already have what I need to succeed. I already have what I need to make my finances work out well. Things like that. That's what they're giving me. But this is wonderful that you're going to get to work this out. And yeah.
Wow. Interesting stuff. I had a vibration that came on me when I first started to do the reading for you, and I heard the word manifestation. And then I felt like I needed some more clarity on your situation. So I drew cards, but I do want to tell you the feeling I have is that it's wonderful that you're seeking. It's wonderful that you are reaching out because you know there's more than just adding up numbers and saying, I don't have enough. When you say you don't have enough, you don't have enough. Exactly ties in to what Terry was saying. And now check out what the cards had to say. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. You need to look for people who can help you. You see these people researching and looking at stuff. There might be people in your life, or maybe you can contact, I'm hearing like some kind of a company that helps you with paying your bills, making agreements with, maybe if you've got credit cards, they can make agreements with your credit cards. They can help you. This is coordination and working with other people to give you breakthroughs. That's the word I just heard. Breakthroughs. Okay. Interesting. We got a lot of pentacles. The cards are right on because the pentacles have to do with money, right? We've got 6 of Pentacles. Now, to me, this speaks of an attitude. As I said, When you're always thinking, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, you don't have enough. It blocks you. You are powerful. You are an eternal being. You're a soul with very amazing powers of perception. And if you perceive that you don't have enough and you're in the depths of lack, then that continues to happen. What this card is saying, this is giving and receiving. You need to give $2, $1, donate to someone, or give something to someone. Give something to someone. If you don't have money, give them something they need. Give them a blanket, donate. Maybe you've got some clothes, donate. Do something that says, I'm able to give. I am able to give. I have so much that I'm able to give. Giving and receiving. The giving unlocks the things coming to you, and you can receive them. Here's the next thing. This is the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. And I think that's exactly what you're expressing to us right now. You're feeling trapped. These cards are telling you some ideas to get out of it. But this card is telling you, don't feel trapped. Begin to do some I ams. I am strong. I am smart. I am able to find my way out of this. I am abundant. I am a soul that has the ability to move energies in my life where positive things come my way. And that includes money. Okay. And the last card, this is a great one. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is bringing you some good news, my dear. You're going to come out of this. That's a good news card. The Page of Pentacles brings that message. Keep that in your heart because that's what is in your future. Good news. All right.
That was really beautiful. Thanks,
Love the
Terry
card.
Lee. So I'm just going to pop something in here as a suggestion, Melissa. And I put in a link to I put in a link to a lady, and it's called Van, Vann. I think that's her name, and it's called Fantastic. And
Cool.
she helps you get out of debt and find money where there is no money. And it's just a trick of how do you move your money around and how you work your money and how you spend in your accounts and things like this, so that you can maximize your income and pay off some debts, no matter if it's a loan or if it's school loans or if it's credit card, whatever it is. But just as a suggestion, and I was, I think everybody should know this, and I'm just really surprised. So it's that link right there that I put into the Facebook. I don't know if everybody wants to see it. I can pop it in here. I think I will. I'll go ahead and pop it in here as well. And I have no affiliation with this woman. I just happened to come across her, but she really does explain things
Cool.
very simply, and helps you to get ahead when you don't feel like when your expenses are more than your income. She figures out a way, and it's just about how to move the money around, what to do with your money, how to do it, and it finds that little bit of a breather that you need. And it takes a couple of months, but she was explaining it. I'm like, oh my God, she's great. So take a look around. It may not be the video that I linked you to, but there may be other videos that are a little bit more appropriate for your situation. But I definitely see things getting easier for you. And let me just see.
That may be the collaboration that the cards were speaking of.
It is, and I was
Yeah.
giggling because you were saying that you're like, look for somebody to help you, and I'm like,
There
oh
it
my God,
is.
Terry knows I'm looking for
Yeah.
this. Terry
There's
knows.
plenty of them out there too. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It was really funny, but yeah, it's important to feel like like you're $1,000,000, like whatever you have is the best of the best, and you really appreciate everything that you have, and try not to be in that lack so much. It's really, really hard, especially when you're trying to get ahead, but try and sit in appreciation, in that gratitude, in the I have everything I need. I have a shirt on my back, I have shoes on my feet, I
Yep, I
have
sure did. Yeah.
food in the refrigerator. I am I have everything I need. I have everything I need. And it doesn't tell the universe to stop giving to you. It allows that that energy, that open flow to come to you. I have everything I need. I'm always taken care of. I have everything I need. And instead of I want, it's always the universe will match that. So it's hard to imagine, but just try and sit in that gratitude as much as you can. 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, say some affirmations, but it really makes a difference. Energy is so important.
It is. Everything is energy. And remember, emotion is energy in motion. So if you're having a negative emotion or you're feeling frightened, that's energy in motion. That causes cause and effect. That's how it works. Yeah. You're going to be
Yeah.
fine. You got that Page of Pentacles.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
No, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, but good news is coming your way. Yeah.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You'll do the work that it needed. But I know I've been there. I've been there, done that. So we just hit an hour, ladies. How are you with your time? I know it's Friday. Do you have to go with your grandchildren there, Terry?
I
Well,
do need
they're oh,
to go.
sorry.
Oh, we both have grandchildren.
Oh, okay.
Terry.
Okay. Well, that's
Go ahead, Suzuki.
Well, what I would.
I'm
Mhm.
fine for a little while. Not too much longer though.
Well, that's okay. Well, how about if
I
we let everybody know how they can reach us if anybody is interested in booking a private reading with us? Um, Terry Suzuki?
You can contact me on my website, which is kigaruspiritualjourneys.com. And you can just Google that, or you can even just go to my YouTube, go to the About page, and that link will be there. And I can do private readings that, kind of like what we do here. So you're talking to guides and angels or mediumship, talking to passed on loved ones. We can explore past lives, or we can go on a spiritual journey, which might answer a lot of questions. So,
yeah. Terry's
Beautiful.
journeys are amazing. If you want to contact me for a private reading, I'm at purevisionarypsychic.com. And I have to say this because Spirit, does this. And this is not about booking a reading with me. I just want to reach out to Kim Eagles, who had a question about a friend that's been missing in Cancun for the last 6 weeks. And you ask if he would be found in the next few days. That is something that requires some in-depth reading. These are beautiful readings we're getting today, but they are mini readings. This is something that has so many details and so many pieces to the puzzle that you need an hour reading with a psychic of your choice. Whoever Spirit moves you to pick. And I'm not even talking about us three. See who you're led to, but definitely see if you can get a reading with a psychic that is like an hour long, because I just felt your emotion coming through. I could feel the energy coming through for it. And I thought about asking Jean. I thought, I can ask Jean. We can read it. But Spirit told me, no, this is bigger. You have to have more time.
Yeah. Yeah. There's certain ones that are just require a little bit more time. But I also will be on tomorrow with Wisdom Seeker Joan and
Oh,
Tarot
yeah.
Stash, and I will also be on the Sherry H Voices from the Swamp after that as well. So please do make sure you watch out for the notifications for me tomorrow. So if anybody hasn't gotten their questions answered today, y'all can just follow us for the rest of the weekend. We'll be on. And Terry Suzuki, you'll be on with
yeah,
Allie.
Allie on Sunday at 10
Yes.
Pacific time. Yeah.
Cool. Well, something will be happening with me on Wednesday. One way or the other, it's going to be me reading alone, or I'll have a guest. I just haven't got them to confirm yet. But shall we tell them about our poll?
Sure.
Ladies.
Yes, please.
We want to explore the types of shows that you like. We have this show, which includes many subjects, but we can also have a show that's just about past lives. That's just about missing pets or pets that have passed. It could be a show about life issues, like we saw with, will I get this job? Can you guys hear this thunder? Oh my God, it's great. I'm loving it. I just want to do a happy dance. If you go to my page, Pure Visionary Psychic Medium, you can go up at the top. It'll say all the different types of shows I have, and it'll say live and videos uploaded. And then you'll see one that says community. That's the community page. If you click on that page and go down a few entries, you'll see a poll. And we would love for you guys to jump in and let us know what you think. Now, if you don't see what you would like to have on the options in the poll, please put it in the comments. And we're going to take this all into account, and we're going to come up with some interesting shows. So
Yeah,
we're
it's
excited
not
to hear from you.
it's not instead of this. Maybe
No.
like once a month we'll do something different,
Yes.
and then the other 2 times we'll have this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But thank you all very much. Thank you, Terry Lee, Terry Suzuki. I really love these Friday nights, and thank you everybody for being
Yeah.
here, and Sharon Sipe and Viviani and everybody that is in the chat, and Jackie Jacaranda and everybody, and Craig Dixon, Lark Kemper, Sharon Sipe,
Yes. Thank you.
Teresa is here. Everybody's here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. It was really, really a beautiful Friday evening.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. Take care.